migration and origins, and the specific Indian community in Anzio Nettuno. The form of treatment, investigation and interview. Subject, Indian community in Anzio, integration level in this area. Possible questions are when and why did the Indian community settle in Anzio? Which regions of India do they mainly come from? About the angle, what did I want to say about it? When and why did the Indian community settle in Anzio?
You have to meet some people, you have to take testimonies about your topics. Okay? For example, in Bulgaria, you have to go to the markets to understand the cost of the potatoes, the cost of everything you want. Okay? Because in some weeks you will have euros in your country. So what will be the difference between what you know now and what you will know at the beginning of 26?
Tell a different story. Families, small businesses and consumers feel the big impact of transition. The aim is to raise an awareness of how inflation is measured. So, what are we going to do? We are going to do a video about 7 or 8 minutes long, and I think in the intro of the video, the opening bit, we will have visuals, some footage of supermarkets, open air markets.
Okay, now I'd like you to vote on the proposition that for the next European elections in 2029, in all countries, 16-year-olds should be allowed to vote.
What is the rule of law? Like, does anyone know what the rule of law is? Or, what do you think it is? Quindi la mia prima domanda è: cosa secondo voi è lo Stato di diritto? Cosa significa? Non deve essere una definizione giusta, solo quello che pensate voi. Se qualcuno, please raise your hands if you have any ideas. It doesn't mean to be right, of course, but okay, let's try. Nobody knows. I understand why. It's quite difficult, but it's actually something that's really important for the European Union, because it is considered a meta-value which embodies all the other. We need the rule of law to actually have democracy, respect for minorities, and all that Tony has said before. Because rule of law means actually legality and certain of what we have as rights.
Initiative that the European Commission is funding. It's always important to see that there are concrete things of the European Commission and not only some technocrat movement, because I will be talking about technocracy because I have been asked to talk about monetary policy. So thank you for the invitation and the opportunity. I will be talking in English and French, and Tony has been talking about citizenship, talking about values. Some others have been mentioning them. Democracy is certainly at stake. Ilaria was talking about the rule of law. I will try to dedicate my speech to discussing about the policy framework, meaning that I will talk about the financial means to achieve all the nice values of the EU. Yes.
extends beyond its borders. Through the European External Action Service, the EU promotes diversity and inclusion worldwide, integrating LGBT+ rights into its human rights dialogues, diplomatic actions, and development cooperation with partners.
Since the COVID crisis and the war in Ukraine, crises like crisis sharply in Europe. What economic solution can the European Union implement to protect citizens while safeguarding public health finances?
So, we agree that the inflation rise is over. So it has been fixed by the many policies that the different governments have been implementing, and the ones by the EC. So the ECB is there to control inflation. That's